Hey, it's Rob at EMPI. Today we're in Porsche Heaven, European Collectibles, Costa, Mesa, California. You're gonna love this place. Get ready. Holy moly, look at this place. Hey, I'm Rob from EMPI.
Hey Rob, Nick Clements.
Hey Nick, great to meet you.
Very nice to meet you too. Thanks for coming over.
Oh, our pleasure.
Pleasure to be working with you guys from EMPI.
We're very glad to have you.
Yep, love the product.
Thank you.
And what can I do to help you today?
Oh goodness, well you could tell our viewers, what do you do here for a living? I'm completely hypnotized by everything I see here. This place is beautiful. Had no idea how expansive it is. Tell me, what do you do in an average day here?
Well, kind of it all started in the 80s really, because I was buying and selling a lot of British cars predominantly, and I was kind of the guy that had the ad and the recyclers and penny savers and digging all this stuff out of people's garages.
Yes.
And this was kind of before cell phones and before FedEx and all the rest of it. And the bulk of the cars I was shipping overseas.
Yes.
And then I started figuring out that they were worth a little bit more money if I got them running.
Yes.
So then we got a mechanic, and then they were worth a little bit more if we started to do some paint and body work. And then I just got a little tired of sending it around the neighborhood, and the only way we could really control quality was to bring it all in-house. So basically the business model is value add. So most of these cars I own, and then we'll bring them in and then we'll refurbish them and get them up to a full retail standard, because most of the American guys really want them done. They don't really want a project. They want turnkey, they want immediate gratification, and they want it right.
God bless America.
So yeah, we've got to love that system. So yeah, we can take a car in and just go from tip to tail. We do a little bit of servicing as well for clients. And we do a little bit of outside restoration, but the bulk of it is internal. Beautiful, beautiful.
Well, first off, my heart was warmed because the recycler and the penny saver is what I grew up on. I also can admit to everyone here that I've owned 3 TR6s. So that whole thing gets me going.
It's pretty funny about the TR6s, because as I say, that's what I cut my teeth on. I had one client in Germany, he'd only buy them by the 6-pack.
Oh my.
So we'd put 6 in a 40-foot high cube and
you're killing me.
And ship them all out.
Okay, so I'm gonna need a minute to recover. So I want to talk about this Beetle, not just because it matches your shirt almost, but tell me about the lineage of this car. What can you share with our audience?
This is a consignment car. It's been in the family for 30 odd years. One of the sons decided to restore it, and I think he did a really, really nice job of it.
Yes.
And then at that stage, he was sort of more of a guy that loved the process rather than driving it around, and he's doing another car, so he gave it to us and said, could we sell it for him? So we're happy to represent it. I think
beautiful car.
One other Beetle over there, and that's a gentleman that was moving out of state and brought it in, and I decided to buy it. I kind of looked at it, and I look at them, and I'm just amazed. I think Beetles are just such good value for money. You know, I couldn't paint the car for what we're asking for it, and that's what I cut my teeth on when I grew up in New Zealand. Is I had Volkswagens. I used to fix them up and paint them in my parents' garage. And one thing that you learn when you're painting a car in a garage, you're not only painting the car, you paint the inside of the garage as well. So my father was never very impressed with that. So one week it'd be red, the next week it'd be blue.
Right.
But
that's awesome.
No, I've got an affiliation with the Beetles. It goes way back. And when I first came to the States, that's what I played around with, was Volkswagen Beetles.
All right, make a note. First off, what I'm hearing is follow your passion, because it could turn into this. Nick followed his passion. Secondly, air-cooled cars, Volkswagens, great value for money. Thirdly, there might have been some paint fumes going on, but I hope that your father understood what you were trying to do. And clearly, I'm sure family's very proud of what you're doing. Hey Max, I'm Rob.
Hi, I'm Max. Nice to meet you, Rob.
Good to meet you. Yeah. So I understand you're the inventory purchasing guru here?
Yes, sir.
So you're trying to manage all of the different parts that all these different cars require?
Yep, so you see a part on the ground, you see a part there.
Yep.
That's what I handle, and that's what I take care
You're
of.
that guy. Okay.
Yep. Absolutely.
So I'm extremely impressed with the breadth of Porsche. Maybe you could just walk our audience through from one extreme to the other, what you do here in an average day.
So we'll start with what got this shop off the ground, out of my dad's garage, and into this property here. It is the 356 Speedster. This is our bread and butter. This is what we work on. This is what we specialize on. This is what we pride ourselves on. And so everything you see on this car that gets installed on the car, that I purchase, I manage, and I make sure it gets the guys' hands. So from bumper decos, bumper guards, exhaust, license light, tail lights, headlights, whatever they need, I go and get for them.
Got it. Yeah. And so on one extreme, if you will, this car appears to be bone stock to my lightly untrained eye. So I see drum brakes. I see good old Coney shocks. I see nice aluminum drums. So this is stock land. And then over here I see kabam.
You see not stock.
Not stock at all. So tell us about this one.
So this is a 1991 964 backdate that is in its original color of horizon blue metallic, and this is our backdate. So we saw what Singer was doing. Tim and my dad were like, he wanted to get a Singer, and he's like, you know what, I'm gonna build my own. And this is the second of the two that we've taken on to building. So as Tim was telling you earlier, it's 930 brakes in the front, so 930 rotors, big red calipers. In the rear it's 965, which is 964 turbo. But what's great about this car is it still has its original transmission, still has its original engine. So even in beefing it out, putting the RSR fenders on it, spiny back interior.
Steel fenders, right?
Steel fenders, carbon fiber roof, carbon fiber deck lid, carbon fiber hood. We still have the original drivetrain in it. So that is our, even when we're doing all this, we still have a commitment to originality.
Max, loving it. So tell the audience, if they want to get a hold of European Collectibles, how do they reach you?
So we have a website where we list all of our inventory, and then we have a lot of inventory we don't list. So our website is europeancollectibles.com. And if you want to call us, our shop number is 949-650-4718. And then we also have a social media at European Collectibles on Instagram.
Oh, beautiful. You heard it. Get a hold of them. You need a car, you need a Porsche. What flavor do you need? Let Max and the team help you figure that out. Thanks for watching.